Hey, good people. Do you need to know how to solve the chess puzzle in episode Heresy? I'm going to show you how. First things first, though, you got to make sure you collect all 60 chess pieces out in the galaxy, the universe, whatever you want to call it. So, if you need a video to do that, check out this video right here, and it's going to be the one that's pinned in the comment. Do that first, and then come back to this video, okay? Once you do that, you'll have all of these finished, all these triumphs right here, meaning that you get the claimed reward saying the opening, right? Once you do that, go to Eris's flat, her apartment in the last city. When you do, go into her noiseless chantry, that green portal. When you're here and you have all the pieces, you're gonna want to just go to an edge and jump right on down. When you do, you're going to come to this chessboard right here. And of course, you're going to interact, pick up the king. When you do, you're going to get teleported in to the actual chess puzzle. Alright, once you teleport into the actual game, I just want to give you the information you need to know about how this works, what all the pieces are, and just in case you don't know chess or you do, it won't matter as long as you have this information. Alright, so first things first, the way this works is if you want to do an action or add a piece, it all works the same way. Whatever you want to do, there'll be a symbol here that tells you what it is. You'll stand on the plate of that symbol, that action, that piece, whatever, and you'll shoot a position on the chessboard, and that place that you shoot, it'll make the thing happen that corresponds to the plate you're standing on. Alright, so if you don't know what the pieces are in chess, that's alright. This right here is a pawn. This right here is a rook. That right there is a knight. This over here is the queen. And then this over here is the bishop. This thing over here means take, like oryx taken. And what it means is it will turn a black piece into a white piece. And then this over here with the line through it is deletion. That means it will literally delete a piece on the board that you shoot at that position of. Alright, so if you ever forget what the names are, you ever get confused, when you stand on the plate, you see the bottom left, it will tell you rook moves remaining, so that's the name of the piece. Knight moves remaining, and such on and so forth, deletion. Alright, so now you know how it all works. Now, how do you know what position to shoot on the board? Alright, so standard in chess, right? There's coordinates on the board. Every square is represented by a combination of a letter and a number. It goes from A all the way to H, and from 1 all the way to 8. All right. So let's say you want to, let's say D7. Let's just pick a random one. All right. So there's a piece at D7. How do you find D7? First thing you do, find your letter D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you'll see that that corresponds to 7 on that side. So just find the letter at the bottom going from left to right, and then find your number on the left going from bottom to top. Hopefully that all makes sense. Now I'm going to show you all 27 rounds, I want to say, of moves you have to do perfectly. If you mess any up, you got to start all over, okay? So I'm going to put the text on the screen so you see what it is. And I'm also going to show you what the moves look like. When you finish the game, you'll see that along the way, if you're doing the steps correctly, you should have earned a bunch of weapons and even the depth versions of them, as well as at the very end, if you did everything correctly, you'll find this bowl of water over here that you can interact with, and it'll show you a top-down shot of the chessboard, and in the bottom left is a number, a piece of information that everyone's trying to put together to finish and solve this community puzzle. So you can go to Reddit, you can go to Twitter, you can go to different places where everybody's talking about this and try to share information so everybody can try to put this together, all right, and then finish this puzzle. If I helped you out with my explanation and this guide, please drop me a free like. Please hit the comments to tell me how I helped, how I could help better, or if this helped you at all, because it really helps me with the channel. And subscribe if you like Destiny guides like this. Alright, thanks y'all, I'm out.